Hey guys, TLounge, it's Reggie. This week we're talking about religion and spirituality. Being trans and religious has been difficult. Well, let's backtrack a little bit. When I claimed myself to be gay, I was widely... I wasn't accepted at all at my church, and I was raised in church. I was raised Christian. My entire family's Christian. I have like 3 or 4 pastors in my family. My mom used to be a holy roller. I mean, that's just the life I was raised at. I love it. You know, I believe in God. I believe in Jesus. I believe in most of the Bible. I also believe that the Bible was written by man who interpreted dreams and visions given to them by God. And through the translations, I'm sure that there has been stuff lost and added, because there is no direct translation to any language when you're first starting out translating. You just kind of say what you think it means. One thing I have learned about Hebrew, and if you speak Hebrew, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I briefly was learning a little bit about Hebrew, which the Bible was originally written in Latin and Hebrew. Hebrew is more of a broad language, where things aren't said exactly as they're meant, whereas English, you say as it's meant. So as far as the Bible goes, that's my view on the Bible. As far as religion and spirituality in general, I still consider myself very much Christian, but I consider myself a Reformed Christian, because I don't believe that there is only one way to eternal grace and happiness and paradise. I believe that everyone interprets religion differently, and what you believe shall become. If you believe in, heaven and hell, and you abide by the laws of your religion, and you abide by being a good person, then you're going to end up where you believe a good person should end up. In my case would be heaven. In a pagan's place, I believe it would be possibly reincarnate, or just move on to the afterlife. And in a Buddhist place, they would reach nirvana, and so on and so forth. So, yeah. That's pretty much my view on religion. And as far as being trans, it has been difficult to remain religious, because you can't walk up to a Christian and say, I'm going to be a man. Because in their mind, it's against God's will. God made you as a female. You were supposed to be female, and changing that is going against God's will. Well, my belief as such... And I know a lot of trans guys just basically say, well, fuck religion, fuck God. But I can't do that. My view on it, and I do hope that a lot of people do understand this and see it possibly as themselves as well, is that, maybe God intended certain people to have that extra obstacle to climb. And that's what sets us apart from others, is that we have that extra obstacle to climb, that extra thing in life we have to come over. And that, in my eyes, is God instilled me with a great honor. He believed that I can overcome this obstacle He set before me. As such, I am overcoming it. Medically, yeah, but I am overcoming it. Some people might argue, well, by overcoming it, He means you should just fight it off and be done with it. Well, sometimes that's not the case. God did give people free will, and God does intend for man to change. Otherwise, He would have wiped us off the face of the planet when we invented the internet. Obviously, God intends men to change. Man, human in general, not just men. But God intends humans to change and to adapt and to grow. And if this is part of my growth, and a part of a lot of guys, a lot of transsexuals' growth, both guys and girls. So that's basically my views. I know that I view things differently than a lot of people, and I've been told that on numerous occasions, more than I can count. But that's it. So, alright, you guys, you have a good week, and I might be switching up some days again, because I don't go to school on Mondays, and I don't have internet at the house, so I'm probably going to be switching up some days again to where I'm going to be, so God help me. No pun intended. Alright, guys, have a good week. I'll see you next week.